Hi Aries, welcome to your What They Can't Get Over reading for February 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Love and Abundance Tarot. Love and support to him. Check him out, show him some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Aries, how you doing? What can't they get over for Aries? Okay, we got 9 of Cups. All right. Empress. 6 of Wands. 6 of Coins, nice. Hangman. And it's crooked. Why are you crooked? Stop it. There we go. Judgment. The High Priestess. The Magician. All right. We'll put this here. Get the little guys. Oopsie. Okay. So we got Taurus or Aries here. Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Pisces. Okay. All right, so this is someone that is like, I was an idiot. I'm sorry. I love you. This is a Pisces or Cancerian, by the way. I skipped her for some reason. This could be male or female, but we got 2 6s. This is someone who, if they're in deliberations, or perhaps you two have taken some time, perhaps they have just recommitted. If they haven't, they will. This honestly is like someone that is into it and they don't want anything to change here. This is happening. They want to make things right. Like across the board, this person's like, I'm so sorry. This is going to be a short reading, Aries. Because what they can't get over is you, and that this is the best relationship they've had. So for the Aries that I'm reading for, this is someone that's really into it. Perhaps you two are deciding about things. They don't need to decide any further. They want this, and they have kind of, maybe you didn't think that they would, but they have reached a turning point, and they want, because for the Aries that I'm reading for, this is, you're somebody that is like a can-do Cameron. Like you make things happen. Things are very simple. Life just works with you, and they want that, and they're like, I've been an idiot. So perhaps they're giving you some breathing room and waiting time, but I think they're really hoping that you'll come around and you'll see how that you two are really good with each other, and they're hoping that you feel the same, and that you're not just that you feel the same, but that you will want to make this happen as well. What's this 6 of Coins about? Okay, there's 6 of Coins. Hi. What's this 6 of Coins about? Moon in Taurus, right? 6 of Coins. Hello. 3 of Swords. Okay. All right. So what's this Hangman about? This Hangman. 5 of Swords. What's his Judgment about? Okay, so essentially this is someone asking for another chance. This is someone that has kind of realized the folly of their ways. This is someone that's coming full circle with something, realizing where they need to make changes, trying to make the changes, and wanting it to be so that you two can be together. They want to be the person that they want to be for you. Like they want to be a better person and a better partner. What's this High Priestess about? It says High Priestess. There it is. Judgment. Almost looks like she's like, oh please, oh please, oh please, and that's not at all the High Priestess stance. But in this case, just the visual is like someone going, please, 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 please. What's this Magician about? What's this Magician about? Aries. The Tower. Oh, dang. Okay, so you're probably good. You're probably happy. You're like, good riddance, or you know what, I'm good. I think this was, I had to end things. Okay, so that's what it is. I think your person is like, this means a lot more to them perhaps than they let on, or that about. Because they can't get over you, basically. Life worked with you and life was good with you, and they want to be the person and the partner that you wanted them to be. They want to make these changes. What's this Six of Wands about? And this was pretty pivotal for them. The Six of Wands about Justice. What's this Empress about? All right, so I think, yeah, that's why. Because you took care of everything. You did take care of everything. And this is someone that doesn't want you to be able to move on and have life work out for you, because they want life to work out with them, for them, because it did when you were together. They don't want you happy and self-sufficient and up and running and your life working without them. They don't want you at peace with your life working without them. They want you back. And for the Aries that I'm reading for, you're like, good riddance. Nope. Been there, done that. They want you to have a change of heart. They want you to see that they've made changes and that they will continue to do so. Anything to get you to look at them again, to listen to them again, to take into consideration all the changes that they have made or what they profess to make. But it looks like you're pretty okay without this baggage or the weight or the duties. You're kind of okay. Even though they want to show you and they want to come back in, it's kind of fleeting, because while they might come in and be, huzzah, look at me, hey, I can, make this happen, or I'll be this and do that and blah, 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 it'll slide kind of back. There's a lack of trust here. There's a lack of trust that whatever changes they're professing to make or whatever they would do would not stick. And that's why you're just like, you know what, I'm good. I can take care of myself. I can do things for me. And yeah, there's that. I'm moving the heater. Don't need to reinvent this. We don't need to go through this for the umpteenth time or the second time or whatever. I've learned all I need to learn. I'm good. Whereas your person, they don't want to let go. They want to make it up to you. They want to do whatever they can. But the thing, again, it's not lasting. It's fleeting. This is codependency here. That we've got so of course they want it back because they want all their goodies. So, no. All right, let me get this one out here. I'm sitting here thinking, well, okay, all you got to do is no. This is one of those situations where it's like, yeah, you know what? No, this is why you're an X. Sorry, Aries cross watchers. I'm sorry. That's for Aries here. That's for Aries. Oh, dang it. It says surrender. I feel like the Aries that I'm reading for, I don't feel like this is you fearful that you can't trust someone again, like you're kind of wondering. I feel like you're good up and running on your own, and it's not really a consideration for you. This is saying surrender. Surrender to what? Surrender to this person's kind of, deluge of love. That's romantic, sure. Really. It is, but I mean, well, okay. But is it lasting? Is it like what you want? If you want the torrential love downpour and the passion of being swept away, that's situational, then go for it. If you've got it in perspective. But this is someone, I mean, we got major arcana here. This is somebody that's really wanting to do the big thing to get you two back together. You know your situation, so you decide whether this is somebody that you think has honestly made those changes and will continue to try to be the partner that you want, or and maybe it's just as simple as somebody wasn't ready before, now they are. It was maturity, it was timing, it was somebody had to do the thing first. Maybe it's that. But this feels like you've been here before with this person, and that's why you're happy to be under yourself. And the changes that they want to make, they believe that they're going to be permanent transformations and they want to do this, but it feels like you've been here before with this person. They are transitioning, they are wanting to be different, but is it going to stick? And is it for the right reasons? Is it just to get you back? Because there has to be some time for that stuff to settle in by themselves, and then they still have to be able to come to you whole, as a whole person. They can't just make all these changes for the sake of getting you back as a good partner. So while their desire to be a better person for you and a better partner is admirable, it has to be on their own, so that they're not doing it because of you, because eventually they'll get tired and need a break or go back to their default if it's not something they did for themselves. Do you know what I mean? I think you do. That's the only thing that worries me. So this surrender, this doesn't jive with what I'm feeling. This feels like it's saying surrender to their, like you've been putting up a good front, but trust and let go and sort of give in and give them a second chance. That's what it feels like this is saying, and I don't like that, because I want this person to be by themselves a little more so that they can show that they've made these changes that will stick without you being in their life. Because from what it feels like here, this is someone that you walked because you were doing all the work. So this person needs to show that they can do life and they can adult without you. And then it's like, okay, now you have my attention. Now I have a partner or a potential partner, but I don't want somebody I'm gonna have to. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a purse. What else for Aries? There it is. Okay, I like this better. Because regardless of whether you stay or go, you're looking at it with you're thinking about it logically, and you're being open to how you feel about it and what feels right. So I like this for you better. Perhaps this is both of you being able to just kind of chalk this up to, okay, growth spurt for us. We can leave the drama behind. Or is this you leaving the drama behind? Is this you realizing that you don't need the baggage and you're enough under yourself, and you've got stuff that you want to do together want to do without a relationship right now, or a relationship with this person? All right, I'm going to put that one there just because it, yeah. Okay. All right. I think that was it. I got the thing and the thing. Okay. Just for Aries. You know what? Here's the thing too. This person might have ended things because they wanted to figure out what makes them happy. And this has all the makings of a romantic return. Like someone realized all roads lead back to you. Again, awfully romantic. Like this has got romantic, newfound love all over it. But for the Aries that I'm reading for, I think you might be done. I think it's like you might be looking at him going, you know what? I wish you would have said that 6 months ago. Or I wish you would have realized that when we were together. I don't know. Okay. What else for Aries? Also, this could just be that it was a really great physical relationship. And but the relationship didn't work. It was just great chemistry, but the you and them didn't work because there was bickering and fighting and someone was very selfish. But either way, this is also someone coming back in, realizing now that, okay, in order to have that lovin', I'll do the relationship thing, and they believe it, but can they? That's a sticking point. They might want to because it was just, the lovin' was good, but can they? Can they do the relationship side of it? And I don't think they can. That's, yeah. 4 of Cups reversed. That's 6. 6 of Swords reversed. All right, so this is, okay. So we've got someone kind of getting antsy, frustrated, kind of being like, you know, hey, I should hit them up again. Maybe there's been enough time. This is someone that is having regrets about what they let go. This is someone that's kind of scrambling, kind of getting restless and maybe feeling like the clock is ticking, kind of feeling like they should have locked something down, or all of a sudden looking at their future with no viable options going, you know, maybe Aries wasn't so, I mean, maybe we could make something out of that great physical relationship we had. And they haven't been able to let go. But it's bigger. That's this whole theme to this. It's not because they miss you and they love you. They miss the physical relationship. They miss everything that you did for them and what could be, but not what was. And so they're thinking, if I change, if I make an effort, fine. But if it's not who they are, what's the point? And also, is it going to stick, the changes? I say no. We've got fleeting here. We don't have any pentacles. This is fleeting. Any changes that they make are just to preserve the current situation. And this is someone that's really great at romance, and they say and do all the right things, and you have great chemistry with them, but this is not somebody that can sustain or be what they think you want, because it's not who they are. I suspect they don't even really have that figured out yet. They just want to kind of maybe get something underway so that they can kind of cross that off a list and then kind of coast, because you did do a lot for this connection. And perhaps you two have been in talks about that. You've been kind of doing this thing where you're separate, but you're talking, and it might be just time to admit that, you know what we have is a really great physical connection, but it's not going to be a partnership connection. If you're in talks, that could be what you're kind of deciding on now, and this could be someone trying to make it work or trying to salvage it, and you're like, you know what, let's just keep it situational. We can't force it. That's not who you are. You don't even know half of who you are yet or what you want. You just want this preserved, and maybe that's what you're talking about right now is how to manage that. It feels like you might be open to that part of it, but you also want to do your own thing. Either way, just make sure it's your choice and you're being straightforward about this, and you're not letting someone's love deluge kind of convince you to think it could be a relationship, because this person, they might believe it, but it's not. They enjoy you physically, but they don't do so well with the connection. And don't let them try to fool themselves or tell you otherwise. Not maliciously so, but there's a great connection, but it's not, for right now, it is not something that is going to be able to be sustainable for them on their end. They're simply not secure enough with who they are, what they have, where they're at. They're in transition. Okay, wow. Tried to keep this shorter. I thank you for stopping by, Aries. I hope this was helpful. I hope you're able to figure this out. It's kind of nuanced and complicated and convoluted, but it's not that they're bad. I think they just might want this thing, so they're trying to figure out a way around it, how to preserve this thing, and it might be about letting go. Like realizing, you know what, all we have is this really great, this, but this around it is not enough to sustain it, or vice versa. Okay. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Love to you, and you take care.